How do you play Clue?
All right.
We don't know what to do.
Yes, so let me tell you. So guys, we are playing Clue today as the TimeShot server as part of a mini Halloween event sort of thing. Kind of? There's enough people here to call an event, I guess.
Who are you looking at?
This is a real event.
I'm looking at the viewers!
He's
Random punch!
Guys,
He's
he's
an
F5.
Oh,
the
come
cool
on.
person thing.
Great Scott!
Ah.
Around, cuddle up.
Wait, are they over here?
Get out of my...
They're up
Oh,
here.
wait.
They're over here. He's
Guys,
The pain.
listen, we're trying
They're
to...
right up there.
Hi.
Hi.
Who are you?
Yeah, they're up there, Poet. Just go ahead and...
Just look
There
at the
you go.
ceiling. Find
Perfect.
them.
You're up there. Hello, folks.
Hi.
So, we are playing a real-life version
they're
of
moving.
Clue today, and we're over in the Haunted Mansion. Figure Wynn did such a good job of getting this place set up last year that we'd take advantage of the work again and use the spooky setting.
Spooky.
Ooh, it's even
There's
raining.
spooky
What happened
setting.
to the fire in the fireplace?
I don't know. It got put out at some point.
And why are there random blocks in the
Yeah,
fire?
there's random blocks in there too.
Random logs.
I don't know who carries brick randomly with them, but
Sounds
yeah.
like shenanigans.
Yeah,
Actually, you know what? This is like the only brick I really see on the server.
that's true.
There's yeah, no,
A
that's
nature
not right.
griefer, nature griefer.
I was actually thinking about making some of
Wait, that does not
I
right.
know. I know.
Wait, what?
Anyway, while these guys are messing with the fireplace, I'll explain quickly what we're going to be doing. We're playing a live-action, real-time version of Clue, and so we're going to be using. We've set it up as a kind of time-shot specific thing. So the suspects are going to be members of the server, and we are going to be
It
trying
was
to figure out.
Anasia in the dining room with the fireplace.
Well, now Pooh ruined it, so there we go. There's the episode, guys. Now you know who did it. But
Someone fill his like little pen up.
You're
with
wrong.
water.
It's with the shovel.
No, you freed him.
No, what'd you do that for?
But yeah, as opposed to Mr.
Oh!
Body being killed, it was we're gonna say it was Sky Pig Bob was killed, and so we need to figure out who killed Sky Pig Bob. And the
where?
suspects
And
are all
I
the
can tell
members of
you
the
who
server.
it was.
It was Dave.
It was Dave. Yeah, well,
Was it Dave?
he did recently make a grave for it in his most recent episode, I think, so he might know something we don't know. But
It was Ferdson.
in the absence of any other evidence, so for those of you guys who either viewers who have never heard of Clue, or those of us here who have never played Clue, which I know there's a few of us who have not done so at least in some very long time. Clue's a board game, and I know kids these days, what's that? Used to be these things before computers that you would play with people.
When you're
Actual
bored.
people. Yeah, when you
That's
were
why
bored.
it's called a board game.
Exactly.
It's because they're boring.
Oh my God.
Hey, I
They
love
make
board games.
boards.
Yeah, board games are awesome. Anyway, so yeah, we have already gone ahead and set aside. So the way Clue works is it's a murder mystery game based on the process of elimination. So each person and/or I think for the sake of time, we're going to be doing pairs.
So we're trying to eliminate people? Is that what a...
Falcon punch!
Not eliminating the competition, but eliminating suspects. So
Okay.
we're all going to be getting cards dealt to us, and those cards are going to have different information on them. They're either going to have, a weapon or a location or a suspect on them. And you guys all have the checklist up, right? Yeah,
Right.
everyone was able to get that.
No.
So,
Except me.
dang
We
it,
can do this without breaking into separate calls.
Oh, and are you trying to kill yourself?
and then we're going to be, we've got the checklist. We're going to go through the checklist
Oh, you
and
have
try
more
to
vines
figure
on
out
this side.
who
no, they're
was the
surrounding me.
murderer.
Keep going, Tortimer.
Yeah, we're just gonna power through. We're gonna power through. We're playing King of the Hill over here on the fireplace.
attention
but that's
span
okay.
is very difficult.
Yeah.
in the room.
But yeah, so so we're gonna get the clues, and based on kind of a rotational system, let's, in fact, to save time, we're gonna pair off. So there's gonna be one team. Do we want to do a team of 3 or one single person? Okay, I think we got Winaria over, or Innate
I think they're-
What are you?
Well, they're partners, yeah.
Yeah, those two are together.
No.
I'm assuming Win and Poet, you guys are gonna pair up, I would imagine.
What?
Okay.
I wanted Huck.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Oh, God.
Get a real show.
don't want to put words in anybody's mouth.
Why do you always want to hit me? Why?
Can I have Wyntr if she's a third person left out? She's sad.
Yeah, I'm
I love
gonna
her.
make
Oh.
it.
Well, Nigeria?
Nigeria!
And then I'll go with Mara.
Sorry.
And so we're gonna get some cards dealt out.
Come here,
and
Huck.
there has been a single person, weapon, and place card that has been pulled out, which is the correct answer. So that is the person who's done it. And via process of
Where is
elimination, via the cards that are going to be in play, we have to try and figure out who's going to be the culprit.
Where's
So let's.
Sticking with the answer.
It's buried somewhere where Poet can't find it and cheat. Is where it is.
Where is it?
That's what he says.
So let's come on into the entryway here, and we'll start dealing out cards while I finish going over the rules. And
Oh, so who's my partner?
I'm with you, Mara.
Okay. Okay, good.
Wait.
This way.
Wait.
This entryway.
Hang on.
But don't you already know who
Yeah.
it is?
No. I randomized it with a dropper. It dropped into a hopper, and it's gone forever. I have no idea what it is.
I don't.
Oh, so
Good
he
idea.
says.
So yeah, so I say.
Drop.
So he says.
Like to see you prove otherwise. All right, so let's
If
see.
you win, I will prove otherwise.
All right, so you guys are standing in front of the dropper, so you're gonna want to stand away from the dropper for now.
Fine.
Where is it?
Drop.
we each
So we're
Push it
gonna go in turns, and each team's gonna hit the button once, and then the next team will come up, hit the button until all the cards are dealt out.
Okay.
Okay.
It seemed
One
the
per
best
team.
way to randomize
Okay.
it. So if if you want to go for your team and quickly grab a card,
Okay.
and then Poet.
So what do we do?
Split the
you guys,
calls.
yeah,
the
we're gonna split up
calls.
into calls, and we'll do the guesses through, I guess, in-game chat, and then.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Make sense?
Yep.
Alrighty, we'll be back in just a second.
Okay.
All right, so we need to combine our clues to start and figure out where we're at. So why don't you
Okay.
toss me yours, and I'll kind of walk you through this because I
Okay.
know you've never played the game before.
Yeah, I haven't.
All right, so let's see. We've got a nice assortment of location and person cards. We only have one weapon or two weapons. Okay, so here's the deal. So we've got all these cards, and somewhere in the mansion is buried a chest. Now I can tell you where it is because I'm not worried about you cheating, but it's
Okay.
it's in the middle of the entrance hall over here, and basically that holds the correct answer. So
Yeah.
in there is going to be a single person, weapon, and room, and we are trying to figure out, based on what we have in our hands and what the other people are going to show us, who did it. And so we've got a nice assortment of person cards here. So let's see. It was not Dave. It was not Huck. It was not Fultron. It was not B. Reese, and it was not you. All right.
Yeah.
So let me go down the list
Well,
here.
that's good to know. It wasn't
Yeah,
me.
you are not a murderer, Mara. That's encouraging information to have.
Awesome. Yeah.
Okay, so it was not. Let's see. Okay, so Dave, Huck, Fultron, B. Reese, and Mara. Fultron, Huck, Mara. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right. Okay, and then it was also they did also not kill the Sky Pig Bob with the flint and steel or TNT.
Yeah.
So that's good to know. Oh, I didn't put TNT on the checklist.
I think you did.
No, it's not on here.
Oh.
I'll just say it in chat. FYI, there should also be TNT on the checklist.
He doesn't know how to play.
All right. Well, Poet should have been paying attention during the briefing, I
Yeah.
suppose. But this is gonna be.
he was too busy playing with his toys.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
playing with Thomas's Power Rangers
Yeah,
in
exactly.
the bedroom there at Wynn's place.
Yeah.
All right, and so it was also not in the courtyard, dining room, graveyard, or library. So dining room, graveyard, courtyard, and library. Okay. Yeah, go for it.
I feel so bad that I can't have the spreadsheet on, but it just my browser slows down my connection.
Yeah, and that's
so-
fine. I've got it up here. We only really need one
Okay.
one copy of it, so we should be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they're gonna say their guess. Poet, you and Huck just need to say if you can disprove their guess via the cards in your hand. Okay, so they're guessing Beery's in the dining room with the diamond sword. So we have both Beery's and dining room, but it's up to Poet and Huck to first disprove, and if they can't disprove, then it comes to us. So we don't have to show our hand until Poet and Huck show theirs. Or don't show theirs. Okay, do they need to tell us the cards they have to disprove it? Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so they have the diamond sword. So we can mark that off our list. Poet and Huck have the sword. Whether or not they actually have the sword, I guess we'll find out at the end. Once it's disproved, the round ends. So yeah, okay, so now Poet and Huck can guess. Yeah. Exactly. Alright, we'll get it figured out.
I'm so confused.
This group is always such an interesting group to try and wrangle into do things that it's
it's
getting all the
something-
rules out is challenging right off the start. But
we are all so derpy here.
room, weapon, and person.
But yeah, it definitely makes it a bit more difficult because I haven't played the game first, so
Yeah.
yeah.
We used to play a lot of this as a kid, so there is a strategy that generally you want to guess things that aren't in your hand so that you can figure out what else is out there, but since you only get to see one thing per round, there's also a strategy where, like, we have Beery's in our hand. If we wanted to figure out the weapon quicker, we could say we think it's Beery's with the axe, and we also have dining room, so we can say in the dining room. And in that way, we definitively determine whether or not the axe is out there because we have the other two cards in our hand. And they don't know that, but we say that out there, and so then whoever has the axe has to show it to us. Whereas, like, Poet and Huck, they might have had more than one of those cards. Okay, so Poet asks, Beery's in the dining room with a hoe. Now, we have both dining room and Beery's. And I think the smart move at this point would be to show them Beery's because there's way more people on the list than anybody else. So, we have...
Oh my god.
I have to remember how to spell, and I'm getting too complicated with you, Mara, but it's okay. We'll get through this together. All right, so we have Beery's. So we'll tell them that because there's way more people out there, and so that's going to be harder to narrow down anyway. Whereas if we tell them dining room, they may have a closer picture. Potato. All right, so now it's our turn. So let's see. We've got a decent chunk of rooms. We're standing in the kitchen, so we might as well make our first guess from here. Do we want to say, let's see, so we've got, to start out, let's just say, let's go down the list, I guess. We want to say April with the axe in the kitchen? Does that sound fair?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, let's try it out in the kitchen. Making sure she's not just vouching for April. I gotta make sure we're,
Yeah.
April seems pretty happy to not be a murderer, though. That's fantastic. Alright, so I'm gonna assume that that's them actually proving it. Alright, so, okay.
Yeah. So they have April's.
Right, so that means they've got April's
Okay.
card, so we can mark her
Yeah.
off our list. And so that whittles down who it could have been. While they're guessing, do you want to pick another room? Because we can't guess from the same room in then 2 consecutive turns. We got to go to a different room.
Yeah.
So you want to just pick one? Just head wherever you want to go?
Was there the library?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is hard because I don't have the list either, so
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm like going totally blind here. Sorry everyone, I'm a total noob. You all know this already.
Well, this was kind of, so we were at our last team meeting or server meeting, we had said, well, let's do a holiday event, and people were like, yeah, that's great, but nobody really wanted to plan it. And then at the last second, I'm like, well, I want a holiday episode, or a Halloween episode, so I'm like, well, let's just do this. So Dave with an axe in the graveyard. So let's see, we have Dave and graveyard, but if Poet and them have the axe, then we don't have to tell them that. Alright, so they get to say first. But yeah, so I think I'm the only person who's ever actually played Clue, or at least has played it in a very long time. I played a ton of it as a kid.
Yeah.
I don't think either of these guys have any idea what's going on.
This is so confusing.
Okay, so they have the axe. Alright, so we can mark the axe off our list. Getting there. Alright. I don't know that I've seen this build prior to last Halloween when decked it all out, so I don't know what it looked like previously, but it looks really cool now with all, especially this, I like this library. Whenever you get tons of these books together, it always looks so cool.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I don't remember how it used to look like. I mean, I have seen some of the Digi1M's videos, but I don't remember anymore.
Sure. Okay, so Wyntr in the dining room with the hoe. We don't have Wyntr or the hoe, but we do have the dining room. We have the dining room. Alright. There we go. Now it's our turn again. Alright, so who on the server do you think is a murderer, Mara? If you had to peg, just based on everybody you know, who's capable of it?
Poet.
Poet. Fair enough. We don't have the poet card, so we can say him. Okay, so it was Poet in the, let's see, we're in the library, so it's the library with, let's guess something that we have, TNT. Let's see here. I wouldn't put it past Poet for sure. Wasn't Poet.
Okay. So they have the
Yeah.
dang right. Oh, goodness. I love poets here. It was still
All right. Okay, Edson in the bedroom with the shovel. Let's see, we don't have Edson, shovel, or bedroom. So we can't just prove it, so hopefully, hopefully they can. Because otherwise we get no information this turn. Edson in the bedroom with the shovel. Not Edson. Alright, so Edson did not do it. Alright. Okay, so Poet and Huck are guessing now. Now let's see. Got a lot of people disproved already. We've only got Inasia, Fabe, Jake, Code, MK, Sari, me, and Wyntr left. So I guess we've got about half of them left, give or take still.
yeah.
Could definitely have been Jake. I'd say it was Dave, but he's already excluded.
Yeah.
Of course, it's randomized, so it could be anybody.
Yeah.
Might even be me.
I bet it's Sari. You know,
Yeah,
the most
Sari.
unlikely person. To
Yeah,
kill,
next
kill
to
a
you,
pig.
the most least murderous person on the server, and
Well, I do kill animals, but
that's right. You do. Yeah, Sari
so-
doesn't even. Yeah, Sari
Yeah,
doesn't kill
yeah.
anything on the server. That's
Yeah.
right. So. Yeah. Let's turn. So yeah, that would be a nice twist. Sari all this long has been playing nice, but
Yeah.
she's actually the murderer.
You're planning.
Yeah, so for those of you guys,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
was Poet's at Wynn's place now. He's staying visiting Wynn for the next couple of months, and he is currently in Wynn's son's bedroom playing with all of his like Power Ranger toys and other stuff.
Yeah.
He was quite distracted prior to the beginning of the
So
episode. so-
distracted.
Yeah.
He was so excited about the toys.
Yeah. Yeah. Wynn almost had to go over there and whip him into shape. Alright, so
Yeah.
Dave with the hoe in the courtyard. Let's see, we've got Dave and we've got courtyard. Do you want to show Dave or courtyard?
Dave.
Dave? Alright.
Yeah.
Wasn't Dave. Alrighty. So that makes it our turn, but we can't guess from here again. We need to go. Oh, hey! We can guess from here, or we can go up to the clock tower. Let's see, do we have.
Yeah. Let's go there.
Let's see, did we not have the clock tower? No, we didn't. Alright, yeah, let's do clock tower then.
Okay.
Alright. Alrighty, so let's say. Let's say it was. Well, let's see if Sari did it. Why not? Let's say
Yeah.
it was
Yeah, I was thinking
Sari
the same
with.
thing.
What would Sari kill something with if she were a killer? Poison? We got pickaxe, shovel, hoe, bow, or poison.
Whoa.
The bow in the clock tower. Wasn't the bow. Alrighty. Was was not the bow. That's good to know. All right. So we've got. Let's see. What else haven't we? Why don't we go outside? Let's go to the maze for our next guess. Explore the entire mansion while we're at it. Although it looks like Poet and them might be outside. Fabe with the pickaxe in the library. Let's see. Fabe. We don't have Fabe. We don't have pickaxe, and we do have the library. So if Huck and Poet can't disprove. Wasn't Fabe. Okay. A lot of personal suspects getting knocked off here. Huck's lost in the maze, which is fantastic.
I can see that. Oh, Huck.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's why I carry ender pearls.
Oh, good.
Just in case they forgot. They might be planning. Give them some warning, though. Alright, so let's see. Well, they're thinking. Let's do our thinking. So Fabe's been eliminated. I guess going down the list is as good as anything at this point. Well, no, we still haven't determined Sari's innocent. We should do that first, I guess. Use Sari until somebody tells us otherwise. A lot of names are getting thrown out, so it might be good to start knocking out some other stuff, too. So maybe we'll say it's the TNT again, and then the maze. Because we don't have the maze, right? Yeah. So we guaranteed to get one of our two. Wyntr with the hoe in the clock tower. We don't have Wyntr, hoe, or clock tower. And that's to us. We got nothing. Let's see if the ladies do. Not clock tower. All right. Good to know. All right. So that takes it to us. So we're gonna say it was Sari with the TNT in the maze. Not the maze. Okay, we still haven't proved Sari's innocence. That's interesting.
It is.
You might have been onto something with the sweet, innocent lover of all life act. She's actually bloodthirsty. That's curious. All right.
Oh, goodness.
All right, so it wasn't in the maze. So, Mara, we can either go to the kitchen, the bedroom, the brewery, the entryway, or the sheep farm. Fultron with the hoe in the bedroom.
Oh my gosh.
All right, let's see. We have Fultron. Okay, we have Fultron in that, so Poet and Huck might have bedroom or hoe. Although the hoe's been being used a lot.
Yeah. By them.
I think Poet and Huck have been using that one though too. Yeah. So they may be onto something. The hoe may be it. But we don't know it's... we know it's not the bedroom. Okay. Learn to read, Tort. Alright, so it's not the bedroom. Alright, so we can go either to the kitchen, the brewery, the entryway, or the sheep farm.
Let's go to the kitchen.
Okay. Oh, almost fell into the maze.
Careful there.
Stay light on my feet.
I just realized, my game sounds super low.
Yeah, Skype always takes mine super low. I turned them up, but yeah, I can barely hear.
Yeah.
I just turned it all the way up.
Only now just noticed that.
Yeah. Yeah, for whatever reason, Skype just suppresses everything else.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it makes sense,
so
but...
who is still on the list?
Who? Okay, so we've got Inasia, Jake, Code, MK, Sari, me, and Wyntr have still not been proven innocent.
Yeah.
Wyntr with the hoe in the library.
There's the hoe again.
Yeah. I think they just like saying hoe, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, just scrolling.
But it hasn't been disproven yet either, so it may have been the hoe. I guess we'll just
Yeah.
we'll have to see. So Wyntr with the hoe where? In the library. Oh wait, it's to us. Not in the library. That's interesting though. I need to keep an eye on the hoe. Alright, so it is to us then, I think. Yeah, so we're after them. So, let's see. Do we want to say Sari with the hoe in the kitchen?
Sure, why not?
I want to see if the hoe pops up. Sari with the hoe in the kitchen.
I'm more curious about Sari at this point.
Yeah, well, there's definitely that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just kind of said that jokingly, or we started talking about it jokingly, but all of a sudden she's looking
Totally.
guiltier and guiltier by the second, and she's not even here to defend herself, which is suspicious as
Sari.
well. Let's see. All right, so yeah, Sari with the hoe in the
I
kitchen.
think there's an Enderman here inside the house.
Oh yeah.
I just heard.
That
yeah.
dark room's definitely big enough. Okay, so the girls don't have anything. Wynajaria. Sari with the hoe in the kitchen. Hold, please.
This is getting interesting.
Alright, well, if none of them have that, we didn't use any of the cards that we have.
Yeah.
So we could make our accusation at this point. Although, if I make an accusation at this point, they're going to accuse me of cheating. But
Elevator music. Whoopsie.
Okay, not Sari. Okay. There we go. Okay, so Sari is innocent. Finally, we have proven Sari innocent. That means they had multiple of those, though. If they really had to think about it that hard,
Yeah.
they definitely had multiples of those.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that they have the hoe because it's been being thrown around so much.
Yeah.
But we'll give that a go. Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
ladies. All right, so the girls are back up.
Okay, Sari is innocent.
Sari is innocent. We've proven Sari innocent.
Yeah, wonderful.
Justice has been done. Huck with the TNT in the sheep farm. Well, that would have been a mess. Okay, so we have both Huck, TNT, and well, we just have Huck and TNT. So Poet and Huck might have the sheep farm, but otherwise we're gonna have to reveal something. So do you want to reveal Huck or TNT? Okay, they don't have it. The girls might have that, but
I think TNT.
okay. Oh, what? Oh wait, Huck messed up.
What?
We have sheep farm. Good thing we didn't go too quick. Okay, so it wasn't in the sheep farm. Good to know. Oh, I've got to imagine that everything on the other ends are being screwed up. I have that feeling.
Yeah.
But we'll play as if it's not, because that's good.
Oh, goodness gracious.
All right.
Okay, not the sheep farm.
Yeah, that would be a
Yeah,
dang mess. TNT in the sheep farm. Whew.
Yeah, but I feel like the whole has something to do with this because they keep bringing it up so many times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they took too long, guess. I'm assuming they've got the hoe and they just don't want to reveal it yet, but
Yeah.
and they've gotten lucky to where they haven't had to. Okay, so we can't guess from the kitchen again. We have brewery and entryway, so we can either stay here or we can go up one level to the brewery. Wyntr with the flint and steel in the brewery. We have flint and steel. And we don't have brewery, so we just have to tell them about the flint and steel. Not the Flint and steel. Alright. Alright, do you want to stay here or do you want to go up? Or...
Yeah, let's stay here.
Okay, that works. Okay, wait, it's our turn, isn't it? Yeah. I'm like, waiting. Oh, it's our turn, right, okay. Okay, so here we are, Mara.
That's so near me.
We're in the entryway, so that's our
Yeah.
guess, obviously. Then we have either Inasia, Jake, Code, MK, me, or Wyntr to say. Inasia, Jake, Code, MK, Tort, or Wyntr.
Let's try Jake.
Okay, so it was Jake with the hoe, because I really want to see if that's out there somewhere in the entryway. Jake with the hoe in the entryway. Let's see how that comes out. Jake's too young to be playing around with hoes, but that's okay.
Tort.
Although he did just have a birthday. I don't know how old Jake actually is.
Oh goodness. That was a little too funny.
Not Jake. Okay,
Not
so
Jake,
Jake
okay.
didn't do it. He's one of the few remaining that I'm like,
Surprisingly.
Jake would have done it. Jake's the murderer on the
Yeah.
server.
Yeah.
Still got Code. Code's a pretty bloodthirsty cat. Alright.
But would he kill
Surprisingly.
Jake? That's the question.
Our thoughts. Exactly. Ladies? Alright. We're getting really close here. A guest could come at any time. Because we're down to just a few in each category. Alright, so let's see. We still have to figure out the kitchen. Let's just go back to the kitchen. Because we still have to mark that off the list. And then we'll use one of our... Well, let's see. Do you want to blame Beeries, Dave, Fultron, Huck, or yourself?
Myself.
You. Okay, so we'll blame you with
Okay.
the Tortimer with the shovel in the courtyard. Let's see, we don't have Tort, we don't have shovel, and we do have the courtyard. Just to make sure they remember that it's them. So what was it? We do have courtyard, so we'll have to tell them not the shovel. Okay. Good to know.
Yeah, so they have the shovel, right?
Right, so that means they have the shovel. There's only 3 remaining options for weapons at this point. It's either the pickaxe, the hoe, or poison. So that's interesting.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, no one has guessed the or suggested the poison yet.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen the pickaxe either, but definitely not the poison.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. Everyone seems kind of fixated on the hoe.
I have noticed.
But we're getting lots of other guesses all over the place. So this is Huck with the hoe in the entryway. Alright, so we have Huck, we don't have the hoe, and we don't have the entryway. Wasn't Huck either. Alright, so let's see, we are in the kitchen. Alright, so Mara, do we want to say... Okay, so we're saying it was you, so we're saying Mara with the... What do you want to kill somebody with, Mara? Do you want to be the pickaxe, the hoe, or the poison?
Oh, bow.
No, but we already know it's not the bow.
Oh.
So pickaxe,
okay.
hoe, or poison?
Poison.
Poison. Mara with the poison in the kitchen, which I guess is a good place to use poison, so that works out.
Yeah, I guess.
Mara with the poison in the kitchen, as we stand suspiciously in the kitchen.
Yeah. I'll stand behind
With the
you.
brewing stand right here. Does this have poison on it? No, it's just a water bottle.
Yeah. It would be so funny if it did have
It
poison.
wasn't poison. Okay, so you didn't. You must have used the bow. But all right, so that means it is either the hoe or the pickaxe. So that's probably why we're seeing that one thrown around so much.
Yeah.
All right, so we need to go to either the brewery or back to the entryway. Where do you want to go?
Brewery.
Brewery. All right, let's head up there. In anticipation. Woo-doo. Ladies, they're up. Interesting. So it was either Anasia, Code, MK, me, or Wyntr. Mara with the hoe in the kitchen. So we know it wasn't you,
Yeah.
but we don't know it wasn't the kitchen or the hoe. Both of those seem like pretty good candidates. Baking pumpkin pies. Not the kitchen. Okay, that is good to know. Alright, because we've been in the kitchen a lot and not heard that one come up. Alright, so it was either in the brewery or the entryway. Whew. Okay. And we haven't told them that it wasn't you. Okay, so...
Yeah.
Alright, so poets... Looks like they're going to guess from the brewery. They must be down to just a few as well. Everybody's in here now.
Yeah, yeah. Wrote it.
Yeah. I think it might be the brewery. I don't know about you, Mara, but it's looking
Yeah, it
looking likely.
might be.
Okay, so so if the room has already been pretty much determined, we need to hurry up and figure out the person, because I'm guessing it's the hoe.
Yeah.
Considering how much we've seen the hoe come up, I'm guessing that that's what it is. So I'm gonna say that we should say brewery, hoe, and then what person do you want? We can choose from either Anasia, Code, MK, me, or Wyntr. Okay, Wyntr with the hoe in the brewery. They've said Wyntr a lot too. They might have it here. Okay, so wait, that's to us. We don't have Wyntr, we don't have the hoe, and we got nothing. Alright, so it's to the ladies to prove Wynn's innocence. Okay, so I'll trust them. I'll trust that that it was actually not Wyntr. Whew! Okay, we got lucky there. Might have been me, I guess. I set this whole thing up. I might have killed him. Maybe we should say it was me. Okay, so that was their guess. What? Sorry, Mara, what?
Yeah, there's still so many names like MK and.
Yeah, there's still Anasia,
Yeah.
Code, MK, and me. So there's still 4. Okay,
Yeah.
so that was Poet and Huck's guess, which makes it our turn. So who do you want to go for? Do you want to say it was Anasia, Code, MK, or me?
Code.
Okay. Code with the hoe in the brewery. Let's see what they've got to say to that. Ladies got nothing. Not Code. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Wasn't Code. Whoo, we're getting close. Okay, so it was either Anasia, MK, or me. Okay.
I'd say in Asia.
Yeah, well, dead animal tales. She's got a thing for
Yeah,
killing animals.
yeah.
Sky Pig Bob never stood a chance. Mara with the hoe in the brewery. Mara with the hoe in the brewery. Okay, so wait. That goes to the boys
Yeah.
first. We have Mara. So this will definitely prove whether or not the brewery or the hoe is out there.
Yeah, yeah. Oh goodness.
Okay, so they don't have it.
Nothing. Okay.
You can tell Mara it wasn't you. Quickly, Mara, tell them it wasn't you. There you go. All right, before they get their official accusation out and lose. All right.
Oh!
All right. So now it's Huck and Poet. Huck, go for it. Oh, we're so close. And I'm guessing one of them already have the person figured out after the last 2 turns, because we're so close to having it, and it's certainly possible that. Mara disproved. Why would you? But you can. Then, yep. You
So they're
are
blaming
allowed
me,
to
right?
accuse.
They're blaming me, but we have the card.
Well, they
So what happened?
disproved you, but that means they only had one other person left, so they've got it now.
Okay.
All right. Let's go downstairs for this. Rejoin call? Oh, that's not a word, but call it. Don't they only... It's still their turn, technically. Yep. Alright, guys. We are gonna rejoin everybody back in the call, and we'll be back in just a second.
Hi.
Hi!
Okay, we made our accusation. Tortimer, you murderer.
I didn't do it! I swear! You can't prove anything! Mike, I can't get out of here!
Poet and Huck are supposed to disprove us, right?
Yeah, if they can.
Well, no, if you're no. So, in this instance, you guys have made your final accusation.
Right.
So, we don't well, I guess...
Well, if we're wrong, though, then we lose. But we
Right,
Yeah,
okay,
you
so...
lose.
Yeah, so let's quickly... Okay, Poet and Huck, do you have me, Brewery, or Ho?
No.
You do
Yeah,
not.
I got all 3.
Okay, so what we need to do, let's head downstairs.
Okay.
And the girls are going to need to...
Look inside.
The girls are going to need to take... Just the girls. They will see if their answer is right or not. If they're wrong, then we'll continue. If they're right... Was that it?
I'm guessing it was wrong.
Tort with the hoe in the brewery. Yep, I did it.
buddy.
Wrong, Poet.
Tortimer,
I brought all of you here to die! I brought all of you here to die!
Oh my goodness.
I'll kill you all!
We know.
That was such a setup.
I can't believe we got it. We knew it was either him
know.
or Fultron.
It was him or Voltron, but we weren't
we were
sure.
like,
He said with the hoe, and here he was using a sword.
Well, I don't have an actual hoe. It wasn't a setup. I don't have that information.
If we waited, then we knew we were going to lose. That's why
Yeah.
we decided.
That's all
Yeah,
we
well,
do.
at that point, yeah, I mean, we still
50-50
had
chance.
a couple people to eliminate, but we had the room and well, everybody had the room and the weapon.
Yeah,
It was just a matter of time before that
Well,
got.
when Wyntr got her first cards, they were all people, so
Yeah.
we very quickly could eradicate. Not
yeah, me
Yeah.
too, though.
remove,
Yep.
eradicate them.
All right, ladies. So you guys won the.
We're still a couple guesses away.
Woo!
We're gonna guess Mara in there, and then if she said no, then it was
Good
Tort.
game.
I said no.
Yeah, I still had Inasia, MK, and myself, I guess, left.
We had Mara, and then if it wasn't Mara, then it was Fultron or Tort.
Yeah, it was either Voltron.
So we did a 50-50. We're like, we either lose or we win.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a strategy at that point. If you're like, we're not going to get another turn when you just need to go for it.
I found swords.
Oh!
Yeah, it's
Whoa.
probably mine. I was killing
almost
people.
killed
I was
me.
putting Huck stuff away.
Yeah, that's Huck stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you guys want to take the cards, I don't know if anybody's ever going to play this game, but if you want to take the cards and just put it back in the chest or something.
good idea.
I'm currently
What,
putting some
though?
of Huck's stuff in there because he needs to get
Like, I
it.
totally want to play that, like,
That was great.
not
I
even
think
just
that
for
was
Halloween. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, now we have a clue game.
Right, so yeah, now it's just set up. If anybody ever wants to
Yeah.
do that again, we've
It was
got
a little
you need
tricky
a lot
to
of
like
people,
set
like
up,
this.
but it was good.
even with the
Yeah.
amount of people we had, we could have used more, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
More
hug your stuff's in
teams
the
would have
chest.
separated things a little bit better. Where is my
Yeah.
thing?
Well, I was just thinking in
The
terms of
chest
time, teaming
Yeah,
people up,
time.
and also when you play, generally speaking, like you're supposed to. I mean, it's difficult to do it in this setup, but you're supposed to like show the other team the card, and so like everybody doesn't necessarily get that information.
Yeah.
Whereas
I
like
know
this time,
Another time we should do it without teams because then we can all stay in the same call because you don't have to talk to anyone about your plan.
right.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like that
You
would
know,
be...
Team Winnejaria is the best.
Winnejaria!
But yeah, so that was fun. Thank you guys for joining me on that. I
Yeah,
figured that'd be
thanks
something
for
that'd be fun.
organizing
So I'm glad people were able to get in here for it. Does anybody have my sword?
I put it in the
Oh,
chat.
I have it. I think maybe.
Happy
It was a looting 3
Halloween!
smite sword or something. It's garbage, but it's
No, I don't
mine.
have
Is
it.
that
I have
it?
somebody's sword.
I don't have it.
It might be my
Looting
sword.
3, smite 4, knockback 2.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's it.
I have an
Hey,
unbreaking
poet.
3, sharpness 3. Is this
Poet.
yours?
Might be hugs.
Come back, poet. That's my sword. Hey, hey, poet. Hey. Oh, so also, if you guys do want to play this again, behind this painting is the chest setup. If you want to put.
Don't kill me!
Oh, Mara did it!
Mara! Could you?
Hard bread?
It's finished hard bread.
Exactly. That's with that. Happy Halloween.
Happy
Halloween!
Yeah, happy Halloween, everybody. Have a good one. Stay safe.
And eat lots of bad things.